already.
Wait, I think I see it.
Did you find it?
No, nothing.
Did anybody look over there?
Yeah, I already looked over there. I'm sorry, Albert.
That's okay.
Don't worry, my boy. It'll turn up. We'll look for it some more.
What's wrong, boy? Did you see what happened to Albert's Book of Truth, George? He did. Well, I've come to the conclusion I don't know how to speak dragon. Do either of you?
No.
I'm afraid not.
Well, I thought I did, but I guess it was my imagination again.
Oh there, why is everybody looking so down in the dumps?
Albert's lost his special copy of the Book of Truth I gave him, the one with all my notes in it.
That is a pity. Can I help you look for it?
Thanks, but we've pretty much looked everywhere.
Maybe what you need is a break. A break's what helps. A break will help you forget about things for a while. How about a knock-knock joke? Me and Sir Percival just came up with a new one. Knock-knock.
I'm not really in the mood for jokes.
Well, what about another sword fighting lesson?
Maybe later.
Albert, I have an idea. Maybe I should go ask the servants if they've seen anything.
Wait, I could ask Cook.
And I can ask Sir Percival and the other knights.
Oh, thank you, you guys.
You're welcome, little buddy. Just call me Sir Looks-a-Lot.
I guess I could just look around here some more. Ow. Ugh, I lost the Book of Truth and found a headache.
Albert!
Oh, hello, you guys.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, I lost something. The Book of Truth that Bella gave me. The one she's had for a long time. And left all the notes in it. It was here earlier, but now it's gone.
Oh, that's too bad. It was just a dusty old book anyway, right?
That's not what...
Quiet, you. You know, Albert, you really shouldn't get so upset about something that doesn't really matter anyway.
But it does matter. I mean, with all due respect, Your Grace, if I want to learn more about God and absolute truth, I need to study the Bible. It's where the Knight's Code comes from.
Is that what Bella told you?
Yes.
Albert, she's only telling you what you want to believe, so you'll do what you're told just like her. The Book of Truth is just a boring old book full of fairy tales written a long time ago.
That's not what Bella said.
How does she know that that the Book of Truth is God's word? How does she know that the Bible is absolute truth?
Because...
Look, Albert, I'm sorry that you lost your book. Really, I am. But remember, you don't even need to worry about it because I'll help you become a knight. Remember, I'll help you if you help me. I still need you to tell me where the king's going, when he's coming back, so that I can plan the banquet. You know what, Albert? It's been a long day. You clearly need a good night's rest. Tell Bella I said so. Good night. Why, you.
I'm sorry, Albert. Cook hasn't seen it.
Well, thanks for asking.
But I did bring you an apple instead. And it really is an apple, not an onion.
Well, Thank you, Your Highness. But I'm not really hungry. I guess I could save it for later.
Maybe Sir Lancelot was right. Maybe what you need is a break. We could play a game.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Albert, please. Playing games always cheers me up, especially when I'm using my imagination.
All right. What do you have in mind?
Well, if you're not gonna eat your apple, we could play toss with it, and every time one of us catches it, we have to imagine something funny, like a bunch of horses dressed like gentlemen riding in a carriage pulled by people.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
Okay, well, maybe you should stand there. Okay, ready?
A princess kissing a frog.
A bear juggling a bunch of beehives, and he's covered in sticky honey.
A jester doing a cartwheel and crashing into a suit of armor.
George being chased by a dog, being chased by a cat, being chased by a mouse.
A dog dancing a jig. A fancy royal ball, but everyone's in pajamas and carrying stuffed animals.
And instead of dancing, they have a huge pillow fight, and feathers go everywhere.
Well, hello. Looks like you've made him laugh a little bit, Your Highness. Good job. Albert, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but nobody has seen your book.
Oh, thank you for asking.
We'll keep looking tomorrow.
Yes, I already imagined we would. And we were also happy and relieved that we had a big banquet with ever so much food and music and my favorite, fireworks. And all of us were invited. You, Bella, Sir Lancelot, maybe the Duchess, my kingdom, my father, the knights. You can go. You can go.
Okay.
The dog I saw earlier when I was going for a stroll.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my favorite squirrel.
Yes, Your Highness, we can imagine it quite vividly.
Thank you all for your help.
That's what friends are for, Al. Hey, that reminds me of a joke.
Not yet. Maybe a joke a little later.
Well, it's getting late, and we ought to get some food in our bellies and go to bed.
That's right. What time does that reminds me of a joke. What time of day does a knight especially have to be on his guard?
Wait, let me guess. Nighttime?
That's right.
That's okay.
Albert, you'd be most welcome to have your dinner with me tonight, and then when we're done, we can set you up in the spare room upstairs.
Thank you, Bella.
Now, Albert, sleep is very important for your training. You're going to want to get a good night's sleep if you want to be a good knight.
I will.
I better see you bright and early, buddy. Night, everyone.
Good night, Sir Lancelot. Good night, Albert. Good night, Bella. You know what? I wonder what I'll dream about tonight.
This way, Albert.
Bella, can I tell you something?
Sure. Let's sit down.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, when you and Sir Lancelot, when everyone was gone, the Duchess found me in the courtyard.
She did she?
Yes. She asked me what was wrong, and I told her. But then she said something strange. She said I shouldn't be so upset because the Book of Truth isn't that important. She said I don't need it. And I knew that couldn't be right because that's not what you said. But she sounded so sure. She said the Book of Truth is just a bunch of fairy tales, and we can't really know that it's God's word.
Then it's just as I feared. The princess is not on the side of
The
good.
princess?
Oh, the Duchess. Good gracious. No, not the princess. The princess is good. The Duchess is not on the side of good.
Wait, you mean she's bad?
I'm afraid so. Do you remember what I told you about God and him being the source of absolute truth? And he cannot lie? But his enemy, Satan, is the father of lies. The Duchess has been telling you lies to undermine your training.
But she's been so nice to me.
That may be, but the Duchess has shown whose side she's on by trying to make you doubt God and his word.
I'm not sure what to do, Bella.
You must make a decision, Albert. If you're on God's side as his child and part of his good kingdom, you'll be right with him and at peace. If you're not on his side and part of the bad kingdom, you'll be at war with him. Remember the spiritual armor starting with the belt of truth? Next comes the breastplate of righteousness and the shoes of peace. The breastplate of righteousness will help you to do what's right. You'll wear the shoes of peace that you may share the truth with other people, even people like the Duchess. Come on, my boy. You've had a long day. Let's get something to eat.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Is there anything more satisfying than a hard day's work? My plan is coming along quite nicely. I've got that young Albert right where I want him. All I can think about is becoming a knight. He would do absolutely anything. He has no idea that I stole his book of truth. And next, I'm going to steal the crown. Once he tells me where the king's going, I will send my servants to follow him, and they will take care of everything. The king will never return, and I will steal the crown before the princess can take his place. I will be queen before that silly little princess can even imagine it.